Got some back training today. So you can make an argument that you only need to do a certain movements. Like you only need to do a couple different movements, some horizontal, some vertical, this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, I get bored doing the same stuff every workout. So when I come to this gym, Tiger Fitness Gym, we got so much dope equipment, so many different bars, that I'd rather just do a couple workout sets and one good set and then move on to something fun. All right, that prevents boredom. So can you get it done in 1 to 2 movements? Absolutely, absolutely. However, training is about longevity, it's about having fun. If you're not having fun, do it. If you're not interested in it, then you're just not gonna stick to it. So for me, I like to keep variety is the spice of life, man, variety. Start with lat pull downs. This kind of gets everything nice and juicy. Gets it moving. These mag grips are dope. So on lat pull downs, the thing is, I've seen a lot of people do this. And there's a time and place. I'm all for cheat reps. But I want you nice and upright, chest out, pulling down right above your nipple. Driving the elbows back, contracting your scapula, come up full extension, and down. And as you start going up in weight, then you get a little body English. But for the warm-ups, focus on driving the elbows back, contracting the scapula, full range of motion. Turn the heater on in here, it's too cold. Can't keep it too hot in warehouses, all the bars would melt. Then y'all be like, Mark, why the outright bars all melting? Well, because we want to get a good pump on, that's why. I think 150?
Yeah, too light.
Of course it was too light, it's a warm-up set, man. Always start with the pinky.
Always.
Always start with the pinky.
Then you work your way up.
What's that number? 50. Okay.
Yo, Backstreet Boys?
I heard that
This is fucking dope!
I heard that's your favorite song.
Oh, I took Sniper. What do you, oh. How do you even dance? Did you like kick your leg up? Like, is it the Carlton thing?
It's the Carlton thing.
Oh, shit. Yo, I'm serious. Who do we got to call about the music? Who owns this place? I'm lodging a complaint. Oh, man, that's heavy. I'm sorry. Hawk skips leg day. Oh! No, just kidding, middleweight.
Hey, listen, I'm a middleweight. We'll work our way up. I don't skip leg day. I do exactly what you tell me to do. 2 times a week.
I'm just playing.
Come on.
As you can tell, as it gets heavier, you can't sit as upright. It's just not possible.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So you're gonna have a little bit of body. That's pretty heavy. I'll go up to like 255. No! Get on the ground to land on.
Which one on that, 255?
255 be good. I'll drop set it.
Drop set? You want me to
Let's
pull
go
the pin?
255. 195, 135. Yeah,
195.
and then 135.
Got it.
This should be right.
So let's work.
I need to gain some weight.
Come on, let's get it. Come on, Marc. Let's go. Easy. 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 Let's work. Let's get it. Come on, Marc. Let's go. Let's go. Game time, baby.
Too old for this shit.
No, you're not. Let's work. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Hit it. Game time. Let's work. Let's go. Game time. Game time. Yeah. 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 Keep going. Ooh. That boy looking juicy right now.
It's all the TRT. It's all TRT.
What are you thinking, bro? 225 or 240 for me?
I don't know, if you think the was really heavy. Yeah, it's heavy.
You do my drops.
Yeah.
How much you drink?
165, 120. This is a math equation. Alright, we're done for the day. Let's get some donuts.
Yup.
There you go, come on.
Whoa.
Motherfuckers would come in here, train at like 2 a.m., man. And so I'd be sleeping at like 2, all of a sudden like DMX come on the radio. There's one guy who came at 2 a.m. every day. And then the beat would drop and it would mess up my whole night.
about quality. Don't keep up with your friends if you can't do it. But if you can do it, do it.
This is my last set.
Let's go, Marc. Game time, baby. Let's go. Let's go, Marc. Let's go. Let's go.
You'll see a lot of people now saying like, don't go to failure, reps in reserve. I understand the science behind that, but every bodybuilder that I've ever trained with that wins, that actually goes to a high level, they take intensity at next level. So science is awesome, it shows us a lot. But there's no data on elite bodybuilders trying to get more elite. There's data on beginners, intermediates, sometimes trained athletes or bodybuilders, but you don't see them doing studies on actual pro bodybuilders. Data's great, but at the end of the day, if you want to get better at something, you usually have to train harder, right? So I have a feeling when you keep telling people reps in reserve, when you keep telling people don't go to failure, people train like pussies anyway. Go to the gym. They're sitting there, they're texting. At the end of the day, if people just went in the gym for 45 minutes and gave it their all and actually trained hard, and when I say hard, I mean at least 2 or 3 sets of that workout where your face is like this, that's when they're gonna get results. But at the end of the day, we don't have to worry about overtraining. That's a very small population. We have to worry about undertraining and not utilizing the time you do have in the gym. So fucking go to failure.
Always go to failure. I've seen the best gains from taking every last set or every other last set to complete failure.
When he says every last set, that doesn't mean every set. That means every last set of your given exercise.
For example, if you're doing 5 sets, your 5th set would be the one. If you're doing 3 sets, then the last set.
I had to clarify the every last set. Because like every last, just every last, what do you mean last?
And then they can't get past set 2.
At set 2, you're dead. Like after this set, you shouldn't be able to do more.
Oh. Let's go. Oh. 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 Oh.
Low row, deadlift. Think about it. It's kind of what Dorian did. He did multiple exercises. Like back day was 5 to 6 exercises.
Right.
And took the last set to failure. So everybody says Dorian did 1 set. No, he did multiple sets. He'd do like 3 to 4 workout sets and then 1 set to failure. So
right.
To say that Dorian was just doing 1 set, he didn't just jump in and do 4 or 5 on bench.
That's a fact.
Like,
He had to do 1 plate, 2 plate, 3 plate, then go to the 4th.
so he was actually doing 5 to 6 sets sometimes.
The volume was there. He hit the volume. He used his feeder sets to bring him to that heaviest weight as possible for as many reps as possible.
At the end of the day, the stronger you are, more volume you need.
Yeah.
Because to warm up, like, we do have a camera guy who's a power lifter. He has a 2150 total.
I know, I can tell.
He can even talk if he wants, but like, the stronger you got in powerlifting, the more sets you had to do getting ready for that that max effort set, right?
Absolutely.
So even in powerlifting, they're looking like, oh, they just do. No, they're doing in conjugate. I think you go like sometimes 85, 90, and 95% of your max. That's 3 heavy fucking sets before you get to your work set. So that's 4 sets. But a lot of people don't train hard enough to know what failure really is.
That's a fact.
You have to have training experience to be able to go to failure. So at the beginning, when a beginner's doing 3 sets of 8, they don't have the capacity neurologically to truly do 1 all-out set to failure. That takes experience.
And if you're not training alone and you have a training partner, your training partner has to be experienced. When I first experienced beyond failure training, that's as many full reps, 75%, half reps, all the way till you can't lift it no more. Marc and I were in Georgia. We did 6 plates, all out failure. Normally I would get maybe 12 reps. I think Marc had me do like 50 something reps. I couldn't walk afterwards, but it set the new goal. It set the new trend. Now I know I can't play around with those little weights. 6 plates is not enough.
Gotta get uncomfortable to grow. I mean, you just gotta get uncomfortable. So, but again, there's training for exercise and there's training for hypertrophy. If I just want to get in here and exercise, I'm gonna do circuits, I'm gonna run around, I'm gonna burn calories. But if I'm gonna actually grow, I need to go beyond, I need to actually progressively overload. And to progressive overload, you have to push past. So you have to overload in order to progressively overload. So overloading, you're getting to the point where you get 8 reps, barely, but then after doing it for a while, you're gonna be able to get those reps easier. So to raise the weight, it's gonna push you to that failure limit. So you have to be willing to go there. And then you just gotta recover, eat right, and then hopefully everything clicks and you grow, right? But that's what it takes. I think that people think it's too easy to grow. I don't want to get too big. I've been trying to get big. This is the best I can do. I must suck at it.
No such thing as too big.
Not us.
Yeah, not us.
Not within reason. I would say Nick Walker's almost at that point.
At this point, Nick Walker just needs to redefine the muscle he has.
I don't know, man. He's pretty lean. I think it's just his genetic shape.
You don't think he could boost more quality?
Nah. He's got to get older. He's only like 25.
That's what I'm saying. More muscle maturity is what I meant by redefining.
But I mean, it's not going to change his shape.
No, definitely not.
I mean, this is much heavier than I remember being, by the way.
As soon as I seen you go in the chair, I already know I'm gonna warm up with 1 plate. Work my way up. Come on, let's get it. There we go.
1 more set there. Good. Move on. That is a heavy machine. I did not expect that.
Know your limits. See, my goal as a professional bodybuilder, even though I'm keeping up with my brothers, to keep up with volume. He may do 10, 15 plates more than me. It doesn't matter. My job is to make every rep and every set count for me. So you may see me go lighter than him. You may see me do the same weight as him. All depends. This machine is kind of heavier than expected. So now I'm ready to go up to 2 plates. I did the 1 just as a feeder, just to see.
Yeah, this, if you look where the weights, it's way different than the hammer strength.
Way different. It's on this side.
Because the weights are a different leverage.
Yeah. but it definitely puts you in a position where you can really drive those elbows back and get the max contraction in the lats. So if you're watching Marc in his form, he's driving with the elbows. He's not using his bicep. He's using his elbows to bring that weight back. Max stretch, max contraction. So keep in mind when we're training our lats or training our back in general, it's about imagining the weight is attached to the elbow. Take your brain away from the palm, take your brain away from your biceps. It's about driving the elbow back and really contracting those lats. Contracting the teres. Contracting every back muscle you can possibly get. Literally with just moving it. I can get a pump just doing this and my hand is open. It's all about elbow placement. Drive with the elbow, not with the wrist. You'll eliminate the bicep contraction in your back movement. Singles?
Motion as opposed to doing a dumbbell. See a lot of machines. A lot of you don't have access to these machines, and that's cool. So essentially you get this full range, come here exaggerated, pulling back. And you go really heavy on this too. So basically look at one arm row, working a lot of core, which is great, time and place. You have to stabilize. On this machine being supported, all that focus go right into your lats. So again, if I'm gonna do a lateral, if I'm gonna do a dumbbell row, I'm here, right, I'm pulling back, but even then you're activating here. Because this machine isolates the simple movement of the lat. So I'm a free weight guy, a lot of the time. But if looking for hypertrophy, there's something said about belonging to a gym that has all these cool ass machines. There's something said about it. So when evaluating what you want in a gym, Planet Fitness, over the top, too many machines. A lot of them aren't functional like this one. There's no plate loaded machines. A gym like an eSporta, AKA LA Fitness, used to be LA Fitness, X-Sport in Illinois, all those gyms have these kind of machines. So I not only look for a good setup with free weights, good dumbbell setup, but some good plate loaded hammer strength, Legend, Arsenal, those kind of machines. They give you that extra notch in your training where it's gonna increase your, it's gonna definitely improve your results, and then getting someone to show you how to use them bitches correctly.
Also take your isolation work just like you would your compound lifts. Keep the intensity high. Oh, too light. Definitely overestimated it. Too light. Let's go. Easy. Easy. Come on. Make it look easy, bro. Come on. Marc, don't do it to him like that. Woo!
You ever feel bad for the second arm?
Yeah.
Like you have to get that?
Yeah.
Like
I wanted to stop at 6 and
start
I'm like,
with your
I
weak
got
arm.
10.
You start with the weak arm or the strong arm.
I started with the weak arm and then
If you always start with the same arm, does one back get fucking bigger than the other? The beautiful thing about this bar is I can set it to a level of almost a rack lockout. So I can use more back than legs. If I drop it lower, I can use more legs than back. And it pops up so you can load it easily. Expensive as hell, it's like 800 bucks, worth every penny. I have one of these at my gym in Tennessee, and I have one of them here. We have the Rogue version of this. No, we have the Kabuki version of this at Iron Addicts in California. It's just a deadlift.
Hex bar deadlift, so that's it. I never use it either, but it's a hex bar. Yeah. That's what I'm putting in my brain, and that helps right there. Hex bar deadlift.
How's everything been, man?
Good.
What are you doing now?
Still same thing, man. Supporting the rescue team. Well, great. We I'm trying to think the last option we had. Well, the last option we almost had was the Memphis runner. She got it. You know we got that.
Neighborhoods are good.
Not in Tennessee though.
Just Memphis.
Yeah.
Memphis, we're just gonna donate them to Oh, dude, isn't Memphis a border town for Mississippi? Yeah, it is.
Your job is to load them, since we already did back like 36 sets.
I'm still warming up, man.
Stay off. I got donuts.
I'm about to get on. About to get on. Yeah. Mid-off season right now, nothing crazy. What do we doing today? You always got the green. Alright, just like another.
Come on, what y'all doing?
These clamps are not doing a fucking thing. Yeah, I'm just fixing it for you. Let me see if I got better clamps.
That's when a middleweight bodybuilder hangs out with the heavyweights. Marc is the heavyweight. Congo's men's physique.
Right, Congo?
Let's go.
That's a fact.
Good.
Go.
Well, I get so
Don't
much
get
weight
this
on
when
YouTube
when it
now.
doesn't come off the ground.
As soon as I started the YouTube channel, everybody's like, you're on vegan steroids. I'm like, cool, let me know where they are.
All steroids should be. There you go.
Too easy, bro.
I've looked pretty much within 2% of how I look now for the last like 6 years. Like, if I was going on cycle and off cycle, I would change. Yo, you took my clamp.
I got you. Yeah, it's weird. So this started January. I just said, you know what? Open up all social media pages. I'm just gonna post daily.
Now I'm pumped.
Go.
Hear that last
of Compton. Let's go! Oh, you walked with it! You walked with it! Jesus, walk! Let's go!
You walked with it, you can't walk with it.
I do see the stars though. They're coming up.
Yeah, I saw the stars, that's why I let
That's
it be.
just my celebrity status, bro.
Let's go.
That's actually really impressive. It's super concentrated ammonia, and it's got some like fucking oils in it, man. Because I've never done smelling salts.
Me neither.
So I tried our normal. So we have tiger's blood, and I'm like, oh shit. And I did that at the gym. Then I'm at home. I'm like, oh, I should probably try this. And I'm like sitting at my desk. I'm like, ah, what the fuck just hit me in the face? It's smelling salt, it wakes everything up. It's what they do if you're passed out. Let's say if Congo beats somebody up in a street fight and they're knocked out, they're gonna come and they're gonna put these under their nose and go, whoa! Literally wakes up the dead.
Don't piss on Tiger.
Oh! Oh!
Go. Come on. Come on.
Oh, fuck!
You gotta get this 7.
I think we made it too strong.
Get this 7.
Whoa! I'm gonna need a nap. Those two work.
Your eyes
Dude,
are bloodshot.
bro. Somebody needs to stand behind this guy and catch him.
I think it worked. Because I can't see. But I lifted a lot of weight, so it's worth it. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So my puppy died. Man, that shit is strong.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've actually used it before a lift. And I don't think I should have been able to hit that after doing all that back training.
You got tears coming out of your eyes at every.
I can't believe I got that weight.
Try that, man.
You gotta just jump in the
Glad we had like 10 cameras.
Damn, they almost blew my back to 6.